Welcome and welcome back to episode 2 of Life Unscripted, the place where I talk about real life, real growth, and real moments that shape who we're becoming. I'm your host, Kiwan J, and today, child, we're diving into two topics that hit differently when you reach a certain season, I might say, in your life. Letting go of perfectionism and the pressure of having it together. Because let's be real. If there is one thing I learned in my 43 years, that nobody has it all figured out, right? Some of us are just really good at smiling while we're trying to hold everything together with prayer, coffee, and a little bit of faith, okay? So y'all, let's just go ahead and jump right on in with segment 1. So y'all, segment 1 is the pressure to have it all together. So, growing up, of course, they're all unspoken timelines. Like by 25, you should have this. By 30, you should have that. By 40, you better be settled, accomplished, stable, polished, and peaceful. And then you get older and realize that life doesn't really care about your timelines, because people still go through heartbreak. We still feel lost, and we also experience loss. We are out here still changing careers, outgrowing relationships, starting over, falling apart, rebuilding, and even reinventing ourselves. The pressure to have it all together is everywhere, like in our families, via social media, society, even your own expectations. You see, I'm sorry, y'all. So we always see people our age buying homes, traveling, leveling up. And then you kind of be like, wait, am I behind? What am I doing? So you really start to kind of self-doubt and question yourself based on what you see other people doing. And what I like to call it, that's you keeping your eyes on another person's paper, okay? But the truth is, social media just shows you the highlight reels, is what I call it. But they don't ever show you their real life. Nobody posts the nights that they actually cried, the mistakes they made, the bills that they are behind on, the struggles that they just pretty much trying to survive. So I'm learning something important with me being 43. I can be responsible and still figure things out. I can be grown and still be growing, and I can be strong but still need help. And that still applies to you too. So y'all, they say having it all together is just a myth, and honestly, I think it's overrated. So that goes into the next segment, and that is letting go of unrealistic expectations. Before I move on to that, y'all make sure you like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell button. Just, thank you. Like the video, let me know what y'all think, So anyway, the next segment is letting go of unrealistic expectations. So I learned for years that I carried expectations that wasn't even mine. Expectations from other people, expectations from, of course, society, the biggest demon we have to fight sometimes, and expectations from the younger me that I had no idea that life would be where it is at this age for me. And before, in my past, perfection for me looked like always being dependable, always being strong. And strong was just a stigma that was assigned to me automatically for being a black woman, for being black, and for being a woman. Never making mistakes, because it's why I'm always hard on myself, and never slowing down. For me, I didn't realize that had caused major burnouts multiple times in my life. But in those times, I kept moving, because it was never okay to slow down. It was never okay to pause. It was never okay to reevaluate. Why? Because I'm a mom, and the permission was never given. Like, whether I gave myself permission or somebody say, hey, no, you need to chill. So like I've never received that, and I didn't know that things like that could exist until now. But as I say, you don't know what you don't know, okay? And another thing, like perfection also look like never disappointing anyone. And I will say this, that perfection, if you constantly hold on to it, the want and the need to always be perfect, that will absolutely drain the life out of you. Like, literally. Okay? So I've learned to release those expectations, to give myself permission to change, evolve, admit when I don't know something, say no. Even when other people say no to myself and to other people, even if they don't like it, choose peace over pretending, show up as myself, not as who people think that I should be, and not even giving a damn about what people think. And that, y'all, took a long time for me to get past. Literally, anything somebody said about me to me, I carried that forever. As a full grown adult, do you know how great it is letting go of that? Like, I don't give a good goddamn. Okay, I'm trying to keep this version really cute, but I'm still gonna be honest. But you know, here is where I'm just like, eh. But anyway, not giving a damn what people thought. Like, it is now to the point where it feels like me not caring comes off as I just don't care. Like, I don't and it's not I don't care about people. It's just that I have wasted my time. And if y'all knew how bad it was for me, I wasted my time worrying about everything people thought or what I thought they thought about me. So again, letting go of unrealistic expectations isn't giving up. It is finally honoring who you are right now. And so now we move into segment 3, which is mistakes and what they taught me. So let's go ahead and just jump into the mistakes, okay? So in my 20s, I was too busy being mom, and I was too busy being a mom rather than trying to learn and understand myself, you know, even understanding the things that I want or didn't want, because being mom was important. Like, taking care of my kids was important because it was me and them. So none of those other things mattered. None of it. So in my 30s, when you think things are going to change, no, I was even busier because I was in school with kids that were growing up. And again, you know, this is when a lot of my losses happened, like big gains and big losses. So I had to navigate through life. Like, I made a lot of mistakes along the way, but I really felt like as a mom, as a person, I really showed up. But I just didn't know me. I didn't know anything about me. And I didn't know anything about me until my youngest daughter graduated high school, which was in 2024. So now I'm learning me all over again. And so now I can say, I know who I am, I know what I want, and I know the things that I absolutely will not tolerate. And I'm also learning the person that I'm becoming. And also in becoming the person I'm becoming, I'm also understanding that I'm ever changing. So, you know, so what I learned, what my mistakes taught me it taught me how to recognize my patterns, coupled with therapy, y'all. Coupled with therapy, doing the work. So it taught me how to recognize my patterns, how to stop repeating cycles, how to set boundaries, how to walk away without guilt, how to trust myself again. And yeah, it took a minute. It took a lot. It took a minute to get there, but I'm there. And also what I've learned, that mistakes aren't proof that you're failing. They're proof that you're actually living. So when you make a mistake, it is okay. Just know that you're human and that you're living. See, your journey is not supposed to be clean and perfect. Like, it's just supposed to be human. Just be that. Just be human in your journey. Y'all, honestly, some of my best breakthroughs came after my moments I thought I had completely messed up. Whoo child. Because if you go, I feel like my biggest mess up, if you go to my episode 1 of Life Unscripted, and I talk about how I really dropped the ball in 2022. I lost a lot in 2022. I am still recovering from it. Like, there are things that have changed, but mentally I'm recovering from it. And even with that, there's this exercise I'm going to get ready to do that's going to hopefully, help me to get to a better place as far as my mistakes that has happened in 2022. So, we'll still work. I'm still working out a whole lot of kinks in therapy, but I can honestly say, I've been showing up so much better, So now we move over into segment 4, accepting imperfection as a part of the journey. Okay, we don't need to be perfect. Perfection is no longer the goal, y'all. Repeat after me. Perfection is no longer the goal. Okay, but you know what is? Peace, authenticity, joy, and being aligned with the life that you are building. Like, yeah. Imperfections used to feel like flaws to me, but now it kind of feels like freedom. And honestly, I've been trying to search for this level of freedom forever, because I've always put myself in this box, and I've allowed everybody else to put me in a box. And I realize people only do what you allow them to do, and that's what's been happening in the majority of my life. So I'm learning to now accept I'm learning to accept my imperfections, but what I am learning, accepting my imperfections, that I can't stop comparing my path to other people's. I have to start appreciating my progress. I embrace my slow seasons, because they be slow, y'all, and I think y'all know what I'm talking about. I allow myself to grow without shame. I can finally breathe, like it I used to be so busy and so yes, and so much of a people pleaser, and to any and everybody, that now I can say no in many different languages, in many different ways, and I can understand that if I'm not the person, I don't have to be super busy to be perfect. Like, I don't know. It just feels good to actually breathe, y'all. It feels good to finally breathe and to put a lot of my life into perspective. One of the things about success is life doesn't look one way. For some people, success is stability. For others, success is emotional healing, rest, simply waking up and just trying it again. Success is personal, it's chosen, it's defined by your heart and not the world. So at this point, it doesn't matter what people think, what people say, what people want, people expectations of you. None of that matters, because it's all defined by you. Point blank, and the period. So I'm sharing all this. Honestly, y'all, I'm sharing all this because I feel like I have hit a wall in my life. I feel like I'm moving and working super hard, and I feel like a workhorse, and I'm getting older, and I'm not where I want to be. And I got annoyed with myself. I mean, going to school, doing, and it's nothing. Like, I feel like I have nothing to show for my life, which is why I've decided to talk about this segment. And in this segment, it's allowed me to see the beauty out of it. Allowed me to see my accomplishments rather than seeing, where I'm not. Because at the end of the day, I'm where I'm supposed to be. I may not like it, but again, I'm where I'm supposed to be. I also understand that God will open doors for us. He has opened many and plenty of doors. Y'all, I'm about to get emotional because y'all know I'm a little emotional. He has opened doors for me over the years. God has blessed me in so many ways. He has been there for me. And when I tell y'all, down is where I feel like I have always been. When I tell y'all there is nothing but up for me, and not just for me, but if you're experiencing the same thing for you, like if you've hit rock bottom, you can't go nothing but up. And I just really wanted to encourage somebody like that. These two spoke out to me in so many ways. There are 3 things in this life that I want, actually 4, that I'm praying for in this year. And I am believing that God will do those things. When I tell you, He has done a lot. Even when I messed up, He has done a lot. But even when I did mess up, God has always been there. He has never missed. He has never missed. I can assure y'all that, like, y'all, I need a moment. Give me 1 second. Ugh. I can't even apologize, y'all. Anyway, God has never missed, and I can appreciate that. Which I do want to leave y'all with something. I know that this was a quick episode. I appreciate y'all. This won't shout out to the people that are, let me know what y'all think. Anyway, I just wanted to remind y'all that, you don't have to be perfect to be valuable. You don't have to have it all figured out to be worthy. You don't have to meet anybody's expectations except your own. Life isn't a race. It's not a checklist. It's not a performance. It's a journey. One you are allowed to take at your own pace, with your own rhythm, and in your own time. And if you're doing the best you can with what you have right now, guess what? You're doing just fine. This journey is yours, and the perfection has never been the goal. Peace is the goal. So I just wanted to say, if If this video spoke out to you, drop a comment, share your story. Let me know which part hits home for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. God, y'all. Whoo, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell button. And don't miss the next episode, episode 3 of Life Unscripted. Thank y'all for watching, and remember, life doesn't have to be perfect, but to be beautifully yours.